Oreo is one of the most popular cookies in the world, and the process of making an Oreo inside a modern factory is a very organized, clean, and high-tech journey, starting from the raw ingredients and ending with the final packed biscuits that go straight to stores. The process begins when the factory receives big amounts of simple ingredients like wheat flour, sugar, cocoa, oil, cornstarch, salt, and special food-grade leavening agents that help the cookies rise slightly during baking. All these ingredients are checked carefully to make sure they are clean and safe, and then they are sent through stainless steel pipes and conveyors into large mixing machines. These mixers are huge versions of those small mixers people use at home, but these industrial mixers can hold hundreds of kilograms of dough at one time. Inside the mixer, dry ingredients like flour and sugar and cocoa powder are blended together until they form a smooth brown mixture. Then liquid ingredients like water, oil, and sometimes liquid sugar are added slowly. The mixer uses strong rotating blades that run for a fixed amount of time to bring everything together into a thick, soft, chocolate-colored dough that becomes the base of the Oreo cookie. After the dough reaches the right texture, it is allowed to rest for a few minutes so that the ingredients combine fully and the dough becomes stable. The next step is shaping the cookies, and factories use special machines called rotary molders for this job. The dough moves on a conveyor belt toward the molder, and inside the machine there is a large roller with many Oreo-shaped molds carved into it. These molds have the classic Oreo pattern with the small geometric shapes and the word Oreo in the middle. As the dough passes under the roller, the machine presses the dough into the molds and cuts each piece into perfect round shapes with the full Oreo design. These freshly formed cookie pieces fall onto a moving belt and travel into a long industrial oven. The ovens used for Oreo production are extremely long, sometimes more than 200 feet, and they use precise heat control to bake the cookies evenly. Hot air circulates inside the oven, and the temperature is maintained so the cookies bake properly without burning. During baking, the cookies lose moisture and become crisp, while the cocoa darkens slightly, giving the cookie its signature dark chocolate color. When they come out of the oven, the cookies are hot and fragile, so they move through a cooling tunnel where fans blow cold air across them. This step is very important because the cream filling cannot be added until the cookies are fully cooled, or the cream would melt and lose its shape. After cooling, the cookies are sorted automatically into two groups, bottom cookies and top cookies. Oreo uses a sandwich structure with one cookie at the bottom, a layer of cream in the middle, and another cookie placed on top. The factory uses robots and conveyors to position every cookie perfectly. Now the cream part of the Oreo begins, and this part is done by a machine called a depositor. The depositor works like a piping machine and releases a perfect circle of cream onto every bottom cookie. The cream is made from sugar, oil, vanilla flavor, and emulsifiers that help the cream stay smooth and stable. Factories use strong mixing tanks to create a fluffy, white, and stable cream that keeps its shape when placed onto the cookie. The depositor drops the same amount of cream on every cookie to make sure every Oreo tastes the same. After the cream is placed, the top cookies move forward on another conveyor and are gently pressed on top of the cream layer, creating the Oreo sandwich that everyone knows. Sensors and cameras check the alignment to make sure the cookies are centered and look perfect. Any broken or misaligned cookies are removed and usually crushed to be reused for other products like Oreo crumbs for ice cream. Once the cookies are assembled, they move toward the packaging area. Before packaging, the cookies go through another quality check where machines and workers look for color consistency, correct size, and the classic pattern. After that, the cookies are grouped into the right numbers for each pack. Some packs have 6 cookies, some have 12, and some have full family packs. High-speed packaging machines wrap the cookies in moisture-proof and airtight plastic so they stay fresh and crispy for a long time. The packs are heat-sealed, printed with the expiry date, and then placed into cardboard boxes. Robots lift these boxes and stack them onto big pallets. These pallets are wrapped and sent to trucks that transport Oreo cookies to shops, supermarkets, delivery centers, and even other countries. The entire factory process follows strict hygiene rules, and workers must wear gloves, masks, and clean uniforms. Every step is checked by quality control teams to make sure the taste, color, shape, and freshness of Oreo cookies stay the same around the world. The machines are cleaned daily, and the ingredients are measured with exact precision. This makes sure that every Oreo, whether made in the USA, Europe, Asia, or anywhere else, tastes exactly as people expect. Inside the factories, everything is done automatically at very high speed. In some factories, more than 10,000 cookies can be produced in just 1 minute. The dough mixing machines, molding rollers, baking ovens, cooling tunnels, cream depositors, and packaging lines all work together in a smooth system controlled by computers. Every machine has sensors that detect temperature, pressure, weight, and timing, so the final Oreo always has the perfect crunch and the right amount of cream. The entire process also focuses on reducing waste. Any excess dough is recycled back into the system. Any broken cookies are reused for other Oreo products. The factories also work to reduce energy use by controlling oven heat and using smart cooling systems. The cream recipe is carefully made so it stays stable at room temperature and holds the cookie layers together during storage and transport. The cocoa used in Oreo dough is treated to give the cookie its dark color and smooth flavor. The flour gives the cookie structure. The sugar gives sweetness. And the leavening agents help the cookie puff slightly so it is not too dense. The cream, although simple, is tested for perfect texture so it feels smooth when you twist the cookie open. The famous twist, lick, dunk style of eating Oreo only works because the cookie is designed with the right hardness and the cream with the right stickiness. Inside the factory, every batch of dough is tested before going to the molders. Workers check the thickness of the dough, the temperature, and the moisture level. If anything is not correct, the machine settings are adjusted. The ovens also have multiple zones. The cookies start baking in one temperature zone and then move to another so the heat cooks them evenly without burning the bottom or drying out the top. After baking, cooling is essential because Oreo cookies must be at the perfect temperature before cream is added, usually around room temperature. If the cookie is too hot, the cream melts. If it is too cold, the cream may not stick well. Once assembled and packaged, the cookies go through another metal detector and safety scanners to ensure the packs contain no unwanted items and are completely safe to eat. The speed and accuracy of Oreo factories make the process look smooth and effortless, but behind it is years of engineering, automation, and food science. The final result is a cookie that is crunchy on the outside, creamy on the inside, and has a flavor that millions of people love around the world. From mixing, molding, baking, cooling, creaming, sandwiching, checking, and packaging, every single Oreo cookie goes through a full journey before reaching your hand. And that is how the world's favorite cookie is made inside a modern biscuit factory.